the perfect place. Keto with Sammy. Keto with Sammy.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Keto with Sammy. For today's video, we have an awesome air fryer recipe for y'all. I know a lot of people don't have time to cook dinner, or you just want it done very quickly, but you also want it very delicious. So this recipe will surely satisfy those taste buds. Your whole family will enjoy this recipe. Today we're going to be making some keto air fry chicken cordon bleu. So let's get straight to the video. For our ingredients today, you're going to want some chicken breast. I have 3 pieces right here. For our flour replacement, we have some almond flour. Our seasonings, you're going to want some Italian seasoning, salt and black pepper, 2 large eggs. For our cheese, you're going to want some sliced Swiss cheese. And for another meat that we're going to be using is some ham. I have some Black Forest uncured ham right here. You could use any kind that you like. You're going to want some grated parmesan cheese, which is the powdered kind. I have 3/4 cup. I'm going to be using some avocado oil spray to spray on our chicken while it cooks, but you can also just use regular avocado spray or olive oil. You're going to want 1 stick of butter, some cream cheese, heavy whipping cream, chicken broth, and you're also going to want some shredded Parmesan cheese and some Dijon mustard. The first step we're going to want to do is pound our chicken breast till it's very thin. You're going to take 1 chicken breast, and what you're going to do is take a knife and slice it down, but you're not going to go all the way through. You're just going to hit before you hit the end of it, and it's going to open up. And now we have ourselves a bigger piece of chicken breast, but you don't want it thick like this. You want to make it very thin. So what I do is just take a piece of plastic bag and just take something heavy and pound it until it's nice and thin. Okay, once you have an even thickness all around, you're just going to repeat to your other chicken breast. This is as thick as it should be. I have all my chicken breasts nice and pounded and an even thickness. Now you're going to season it with just some salt and pepper on both sides. Season with salt to your liking. And flip and repeat to the other side. Okay, now that you have your chicken breast seasoned with salt and pepper, you're going to face the opening up. And now we're going to stuff it with our Swiss cheese and ham. First, we're going to take our Swiss cheese and lay it right on the chicken breast. Usually I put about 2 slices in each, depending on how big your chicken breast is. And I kind of just overlap them. Just like this. Now we're going to take our ham. You're going to add in 1/2 ounce. I usually add in 2 slices as well. Once you have your ham, now what you want to do is we are going to roll our chicken breast. So you're going to take the end of it and roll it tightly to the other end. And you can secure these with some toothpicks, but since we're putting it in the air fryer, I kind of just put the opening down while it fries. But if you want to, go ahead and secure with toothpicks. Once we are done rolling here, we are going to set these to the side. Just like this. In your first bowl, you're going to take a shallow bowl. We are going to crack in our 2 large eggs. And you're just going to simply whisk them and break them apart until you have yourself an egg mixture. And we are going to coat our chicken with this. Make sure you take apart any big lumps of the egg. You don't want it gooey, you want it nice and smooth. Okay, once your egg wash is mixed, set it to the side. Now you're going to bring out another plate, and this is going to be our coating with our almond flour. To your plate, you're going to add 1/2 cup of almond flour, your 3/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese, and to season it up for your seasoning, you're going to add in 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning. Then just mix everything together with a spoon, and we are going to start coating our chicken breast. Now all you're going to do is take your chicken breast that we rolled up earlier. You're going to dip it into your egg mixture on all sides. Go ahead and roll it. Get it a nice coating. Be careful not to let your chicken fall apart. Then you're going to dip off the excess and dip it into your almond flour and Parmesan cheese mixture. Just roll it in there. Make sure you press it nice and firmly. You can just take a spoon, scoop it over, press it on there. Just make sure it is nice and coated. Try to get all your edges. Then all you're simply going to do is shake off the excess and put it on a plate to the side and repeat until you're done. I have all my chicken breasts coated. Now let's move on to the air fryer and get to cooking. Alright guys, now we are at our air fryer. I know this looks like an oven, but this is my Instant Omni Plus. It does bake, it air fries, toast, roast, it does all kinds of things. So this is what I like to use for my air fryer. Use whatever you like. And just so you know, you can also bake these in the oven. You don't have to just cook this recipe in the oven, or you can sear them in a pan. But what you want to do is put your chicken breast into your air fryer. I have my air fryer basket right here. You do want to make sure the closing where you wrote it, you want to make sure it is facing down so it doesn't open and go all over the place. Then what you're going to do is spray it with some avocado oil spray, or you can just use olive oil, whatever you have. And we're just going to spray the tops for right now. And now we're going to pop this in the oven into your air fryer. I say the oven because it reminds me of an oven, but you're going to pop it into your air fryer. Close it, and you want to cook this. You want to air fry it at 400 degrees. Make sure it's at 400 degrees for 8 minutes. And then once you cook it for 8 minutes, we're going to flip it and then recook it and spray it some more. Okay, once your chicken is done air frying, it's going to turn off. You're just going to flip it in your air fryer, but me, since mine's like an air fryer conventional oven, I'll just take it out, and you are going to flip your chicken breast to the other side very carefully. Okay, once you have your chicken breast flipped over, you are going to respray it with some avocado oil. Just spray the other side so it can get nice and crispy as well. At the same degrees for 400 degrees. Air fry at 400, but you're going to air fry this for about 10 minutes until everything is nice and brown and golden crusty. Just make sure you keep an eye on it. It might take less and it might take a little bit longer depending on your air fryer. While our chicken finishes cooking, sorry if you do hear it in the background, it is in the air fryer, so you might hear a little bit of noise. But while that is finishing up cooking, we are going to start on our sauce for the top. You're going to take a saucepan, heat it onto a medium high, and into your saucepan, you are going to melt your 1 stick of butter. Just let it melt down completely. Once your butter has melted down, to your butter, you're going to add in half a cup of chicken broth, as well as half a cup of heavy whipping cream. And add in 2 ounces of cream cheese. You're going to stir this in and just cook it until your cream cheese is fully melted and mixed into your mixture. And it does help if your cream cheese is already softened in advance. Once your cream cheese has fully melted into your sauce, you're going to add in 1 cup of your shredded Parmesan cheese and 2 tablespoons of your Dijon mustard. You want to turn your heat to low because you are just going to let this simmer for about 5 to 7 minutes until your sauce has thickened. Make sure you do stir it every couple minutes so your cheese does not stick. The goal is to reach a nice thick consistency. Our chicken breasts are coming out really great. They look nice and crispy. Okay, so my chicken is done air frying. It is nice and crispy. It's a pretty golden brown. Once it's done, you can just take them out. You do want to make sure your chicken is all the way cooked through. It should be nice and golden brown just like this. But for right now, we are actually just going to set this to the side, let it rest, let it cool off. And while this is resting, we are going to finish up our sauce for on top. After about 7 minutes of your sauce thickening, you want to turn off your heat and you will see that it's a nice, smooth, thick consistency. You're just going to season to your liking with some salt and some pepper. Just mix it in and your sauce is done. Now everything is ready. Let's serve up and enjoy. All right, y'all, and here is our keto chicken cordon bleu. It is nice and crispy. We have that cheese, the ham. It's so delicious and easy to make. And I am pairing this with a nice side of asparagus. You could use any keto approved vegetable that you like. Lastly, we are just going to pour our sauce right over our chicken. Ooh, look at that. Has a nice parmesan flavor with that Dijon mustard, so it would definitely take this up a notch. Lastly, I just like to top this off with some parsley flakes just to make it all fancy schmancy. And here we have it, guys, our air fryer keto chicken cordon bleu. Question of the day, what is your favorite keto food to air fry? Comment down below. All right, guys, that was today's video of our keto air fryer chicken cordon bleu. I hope y'all enjoyed this awesome, easy recipe with your whole family. And if you did, please hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more awesome keto recipes this week. And I will see y'all in my next video.